And we're live.
This is Tracy.
This is Sean.
This is Shop Talk.
Yeah.
Daryl's got a habit of not being around.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
I think he's in the back playing with music. I hope he's playing with music.
Yeah.
Well, I took that tin can home and played with the charcoal.
Yeah.
3 lumps. I figured might as well start out big. If it worked well, I could always go down.
Yeah.
About 20, 30 minutes after I lit it, about 120.
Yeah.
And probably 45 minutes to an hour in, it hit 180 and held at 180 for an hour. Yeah, could not get it to boil, could not get to go above 180. But I'm saying for cooking some stew or some soup or even water, 180 for an hour.
Yeah.
If it survives that, I probably need to die anyways.
Yeah.
Got our new this month's Shit Hits the Fan mystery box.
Yep. Got some decent stuff in it this time.
Let's see, we pay $19.99 a month, and they're saying a retail value this month of $43 on the basic box. And I gotta admit, it's a pretty damn good package.
Yeah.
We got some. Well, I bet there's 2 of them left. I already handed some out.
Yeah.
We got some plastic carabiners by Trailblazer. They got a pretty stiff spring in them.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a pretty good spring in them, and they seem to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
As far as, I mean, if you twisted them,
I don't know. You got.
But if you open it and twist it, it's got some. But I mean, you could tote some stuff with it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a. I wouldn't
I wouldn't climb
link
with
it in
it.
your toe chain or nothing like that. But
hanging shit on the outside of your go bag or on your belt.
Yeah.
Belt loop.
Yeah, hanging.
Or even if you need,
keys.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or even if you need a little handle for something that's got to, wrap a bunch of cords up.
Oh yeah, that would come in real handy. Cabling.
Yeah.
Wrap cabling around it.
Yeah. I mean,
I use carabiners for that all the time to wrap extension cords and stuff up in.
Yeah, I mean, useful friend. I mean, I'm not a fan. I'd just as soon go get the 150-pound rated aluminum ones.
Yeah.
But I only weigh 100 pounds soaking wet, so I can kind of rappel on a paper clip.
Yeah.
We got Trailblazer plastic carabiners. What were those? Set of 5 for $8.
Yeah.
$7.99. I'm just gonna round up.
Set of 5 for $8. I mean, I guess that's a decent price. You get a real carabiner for about the same price.
Yeah.
So if all you needed was one anyway, then,
Or a few just to
but
carry
if
some
you're gonna use
shit.
them, if you're gonna use them for
Hanging a lantern in your tent or camper.
Yeah.
I mean,
stuff like that, those are perfect for things like that. And it's a good deal for them.
a frog gig, frog, fish, whatever you want to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't
Yeah,
have
that size technically.
Yeah,
The frog gig size.
I'd use it on a fish.
I've used them for flounder and stuff.
It says quick release because it's got a little button here, so you can put it on a tent pole.
Yeah.
And the button would eat in it, or you can take that adapter off and just put it on a stick.
Yeah. Or you can take a pole that doesn't have the hole in it,
drill a little
hole in it, and mount it that way.
My idea: take a length of PVC pipe, make some darts for a blowgun, drill a hole in it for this. You got a multi-purpose hunting weapon right there. I like it. I've been meaning to buy myself a frog gig.
Yeah.
So now I got one. That's who made it? Danielson. That's for $2.99, $3. Yeah, and you know, it looks like it's put together where it would call up more than 2 or 3.
I would have thought that'd be more than that, because I think that's about what you pay for one of the just standard ones that doesn't have the adapter here.
Yeah. Not to mention, it looks like the gigs themselves are held in there halfway decent, so it's going to last a little bit. I've got a little pocket multi-tool. Again, by Trailblazer. These little pocket tools generally ain't that great in my experience. They're made cheap.
Yeah.
The sheath it comes with is, well, it's what it is. It's no different than any inexpensive knife sheath you get or anything. It's got belt loop on it. They're polymer handles.
Yeah.
But it's a decent, sturdy.
They feel heavy. They're light, but they feel heavy. They're strong. The little panels on there.
Yeah, they got extra wide panels in here, so you're not ripping your hand up. They actually feel good. You get a good squeeze. You can squeeze them pretty good. They're sturdy. They're spring loaded, so you ain't gotta. Pleasantly surprised for a mini multi-tool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this. Happy with that. I mean, the blades and stuff they put on these are just that. They're there. Yeah. If it's useful, use it. If not, about the only thing I find useful on them is usually the knife.
Yeah, the knife's usually
or the awl.
Yeah, usually they have
a bottle or can opener.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's got the can opener, usually they're decently. I mean, sometimes you have to do a little work to them to make them good, but usually they'll work in a pinch.
Yeah.
I'd rather just use a P38.
Me too. They're $9.99, $10. I gotta say, at the for what they are, this pair at the $10 price, I think that's fair. I'd probably be looking more around the $7 price to be happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the little ones like the little Ozark Trail ones or whatever, that stuff at Walmart.
Yeah.
They're like between $7 and $10, I think.
Yeah.
The little one about that size.
I can live with that on this one. If it was more cheaply made, I'd be more looking at the $7.
Yeah.
Sent us some beef jerky. This is our dinner.
Yeah.
I've tried it.
I didn't try it yet.
It's Buffalo Bob's exotic buffalo jerky.
Oh, it tears off.
It's $2.99. I liked it. It's not overly greasy. It's not as dry as I'd like my beef jerky.
It's a little greasy though.
Yeah, it's a little greasy. It's not as dry as I like but I like my beef jerky crispy. It's a lot better than I've tasted in a while. Now I don't know if
pretty good, not too spicy.
I don't know if meat shot out of a cotton gun is worth $3 a stick, but I mean, personally, $1.50. Yeah. But it is buffalo meat.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that shit's expensive. Have you seen the price of buffalo?
I haven't bought any or had any in a long time. But it does taste good. It is good tasting. So, and it's well packaged. And then we have a dagger. Let's see what we're looking at here. Combat Commander, Gladius Dagger, United Cutlery.
I mean, they're decent stuff.
Sheath is a little bit to be desired as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it does its job.
Most of that United Cutlery stuff comes in those sheaths.
It does its job. It holds the knife and it holds it on your belt. It retains the knife decent. I like it. It's well balanced.
Yep.
Fits the hand nice. My hand's not sliding over the hilts. could be a little more textured for retention and grip. Blade needs to be sharpened a little, but
that's the thing with the United Cup.
yeah, they're not
real sharp.
But overall, for a Chinese-made knife, it looks nice. It's full tanged.
Yeah.
It's got a lanyard ring at the end and in the middle. And you
Also,
can break a
window.
window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, and they got it listed at $19.99, $20.
That's about what.
That's $20 worth of knife there.
Yeah.
Like I said, full tanged. It's
it's
a well thought out knife.
I mean, it's not a knife that's going to.
You're not going to chop down a tree with it.
No, and it's not something that's going to retain value or anything like that. But it's a decent utilitarian knife. I mean, the United Cutlery stuff isn't.
Yeah, it's a utility knife.
Yeah, it's not like fine steel or anything.
Kind of like old hickory knives for the kitchen.
It's good enough to. I mean, if you lose it, you ain't lost that much. But it's probably going to serve you pretty well. Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't want to get stuck by that one personally.
And I'd put it in my pack to carry. On a or camping trip.
I mean, I prefer my survival knife, but you know what? I'll take this with me if I need to barter, trade, or something. There's if nothing else. There's that. I'll just pull. This goes on it, and I keep my good knife on my hip. I mean,
that's the only thing it needs. It needs holes.
Yeah.
There for so that you can strap it to a
little more easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could strap it on there.
Yeah, you got 2 holes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, decent knife. I'd put it, leave it in my truck, my camper, my camping gear pack. And if you're just starting prepping and using something like this box to get going, there's your decent knife. I mean, all in all, we're still very happy with C.H. Cadell's Shit Hits the Fan Basic Survival Mystery Box for $20 a month. Hey, your wife probably belongs to a book club, video club, or jewelry club that's costing that much. I know that's how I justified getting this. The wife gets books or videos every month. It costs $20. I don't never play. I don't read her books. The videos she gets, well, she's my wife. I love her. But all in all, a decent package again. And that's about all I've got. It might be a short show today.
Yeah.
Of course, that depends on how long this rain keeps up, because I ain't walking out that door. I got wet coming in this morning.
Yeah, it's I got soaked when I came in this morning, and I got soaked when I came in here this morning too, because getting all my equipment from the truck, and then I go back to get you got to get thing of water that I brought that big pack of water.
I was wondering where that comes from.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I noticed we ran out last week, so I grabbed some this morning.
Yeah, this morning I had to be here early because I was meeting someone to buy a truck from them. And it was raining when I got out of bed, poured pretty decent. Sirens went off in town.
Yeah.
Right, that all calmed down. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to turn into a halfway decent morning. No. As soon as it was time for me to go out the door, I got to wait to lower my lift and then get on the lift and wait for it to go up.
Yeah.
So besides the fact that I'm only moving so fast going across the yard to the truck, now I got to wait there at the truck outside. Yeah, no. It started raining. And as soon as it was time for me to go out, it started pouring. While I'm out there lowering the damn thing, it went from pouring to buckets. Mm-hmm. As soon as I got in the van, it petered off to a steady rain. Yeah. Got up here to the shop, it quit. It's like, that's just all.
You need to fix a umbrella attachment.
Yeah, but it's got to be low enough and skinny enough to make it through the damn doors.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's got to be automated, is what it is.
yeah, well, that would work too.
So it can come up and pop out for when you need it, and then you can be lowered down.
Yeah, that'd be nice too.
don't.
But the problem with our rain down here, this morning it was windy, so it wasn't like the rain was coming straight down.
Oh no, it comes sideways.
Yeah, the umbrella wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Might have given me made the chair lighter, but it wouldn't have helped with the rain.
Yeah. It probably would have just caused you to blow over sideways.
Yeah, it might have tipped me over, dragged me down the driveway. I'd have got wetter. Oh.
Now I don't know what all you heard about the bombing yesterday.
And you know, I didn't hear about it till
I
this
guess it was
morning.
last night.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything till this
Was
morning.
yesterday, right?
Yeah,
I
yes.
mean, I'm getting my days kind of.
Well, it was in England, so
Well, when
so
I
was it
work at
yes?
night, so sometimes I end up getting 2 days instead of one. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't remember how many days has passed.
It was in England too, so depending on what time it was, it could have been
Yeah,
yesterday or
it may have
today.
been. It may have been. Yeah, it may have been yesterday.
It might have been last night to England, but
It may have been. Yeah.
yeah, today to us.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
don't
know it was
know.
last night at work when I heard about it, but I didn't know if it had happened earlier in the night or if it was like that day before or if that was England time.
Yeah.
Because they're like 12, 13 hours off, something like that, I think.
Something like that. I don't recall.
I don't
It's
remember.
been a while since I've
I
had.
remember
it
it's
heard.
like half a day or something
Yeah.
difference. So
something like
yeah,
that.
depending on what time of day it is, it may be the next day.
Well, I'll see if when I was in Italy, if I called about 9 in the morning Italian time, it was usually about 10 o'clock in New York. So yeah, some play around between 10 and 12 hours at least. Like I said, it's been a long time. My ship wasn't in port that often, so it's not like I got to call a lot when we were over there. But no, I didn't. I haven't read anything on it. I just saw a quick headline about it, and that was about it. I guess I got the moment of explosion on video. I'll wait till tomorrow when I get bored or non-motivated to work.
Yeah.
But let's hear.
Well, I had heard that there was I guess, an admission of somebody taking responsibility for it or whatever, and so it was a terror attack, just like they thought it was.
Yeah. Now I did
It's
notice
like-
something before we come on air that England has raised their terror attack level to critical.
Yeah. Well, duh.
No, they're expecting another one.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's like I think at this point it's like 22 dead, and there was like 50 injured or something.
You talking about where they went there and killed all the pigs over in Florida this morning?
No.
You got jokes.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. Just figured
We're talking about that
Manchester,
concert.
England.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
them little old youngins over there watching that little old youngin sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at it yet, so I'll let you two.
It was a Disney girl performance. I think that girl's 11 or 12 years old singing performance.
Dude, she's like 21 now. You know that?
Is she?
What was it?
Seriously.
Selena? Was it Selena?
No,
Oh.
Selena died like 20 years ago, dude.
Well,
No, that was Selena's. He's talking about Selena.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Daryl's got little girls. He knows
Yeah.
this shit.
I think she's about 21 now too.
Yeah, she is. She is.
But
That's why I said
yeah,
that.
that Ariana Grande or
Is she
whatever.
that old now?
She's like a fucking adult now. I
Well, you know how long Disney kept
I remember when
you know
she
how
was
long
on
Disney
when she
kept
had
that
that old
Netflix
Disney
show
show.
on the hook.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my kids used to, or I think my
And
oldest
that's
son
what was
used to
there was
watch
a bunch
that.
of youngins.
And well, that's because that's her demographics.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a piss poor bunch of dumbasses go out there shoot up a bunch of young
Yeah, I
babies.
know.
Yeah, babies and women.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I remember right, the Quran's got a passage about not killing non-combatants, and especially women and children.
Does it?
Yeah.
I just thought they just killed whoever they
No,
want.
no, there's actually, it says not to do that.
Well, now hold on just a second. Hold on just a
But
second.
I guess a caliphate
Yeah, I was about to
negates
say-
all that.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't
I was
know.
about to say, you're talking about they believe that the entire Western world has began to wage war on the caliphate. So all that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
out the
All
window.
their rules are out the window now,
Yeah.
like they had any decent rules
Yeah.
to begin
Yeah.
with. Because
So-
you can fuck a goat and you're still pure, but the goat's not.
But now they can engage. They can just engage however, the old passage. Even rocks should cry out that there's an infidel behind me, kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and that would be a non-combatant.
Yeah.
Somebody hide.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't hiding. That's just it.
They would have been back then when they was talking about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They'd have been scared for their lives because we talking about a time where the where Muslims
Yeah.
were
Oh, yeah, I know.
not only
They were butchers.
they were straight badasses. They were, I mean, seriously, they
Yeah,
were the
yeah.
feared soldiers
Yeah.
of the entire world.
Yeah.
I mean, the word assassin comes from their damn,
Yeah.
from their lineage. So,
Okay, I was going to say, I thought that dated back to Persia.
the first assassin, it was actually a name. Was it? Oh hell, what's up there we was fighting with?
The Kurds?
No, the other ones.
The Afghans.
Turks.
No, the ones
Those
that.
northern Afghans?
No, the Kurd. Another in Iraq.
You had the Shiite and,
Sunnis. I think it's a Sunni. I think it's a Sunni tribe. I can't remember exactly.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, when they-
I remember
the only
some
thing
of the-
we're expert about Muslims
I remember
is they
some of
need
the
to
stuff
die.
surrounding it, like about the, the rituals and shit around the.
Mhm.
Well, there was
original
kings
assassins
was
and shit,
hiring them.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The kings were hiring them to kill other leaders.
Yeah.
And that's what they were. That's
Yeah.
what they were. They were assassins.
Yeah.
And that came directly. I mean, started with them. But hell, the Persians were Muslims. They just pre-breed of them. I mean, I don't know what else to put it, because they were a nation. Persians were.
Oh, I know they were a nation.
So-
I don't really know doubt about that because they were a nation back in.
Yeah. Well, the Persians is almost like the Muslims. It was a pseudo. Well, I don't know if you want to call that a pseudo nation or a pseudo religion, because it was both.
Well,
Well, that's because they
well,
thought
that's
they were
because,
fucking kings
yeah.
of God.
what's it?
Xerxes the first.
Xerxes,
yeah.
he was the god king.
Xerxes the first.
The first, yeah, because he actually got out and
Mhm.
went out with his boys.
Yeah.
He got took out because he was out with his
With his
boys.
boys.
Not giving one fuck. He was a
Yeah.
bad son of a
Yeah.
bitch. And apparently, Xerxes the first wasn't a horrible leader.
Yeah.
He was the one that conquered the known world.
Yeah.
And then his boy got a hold to it and got his ass on. I mean, I don't know how that was good.
Yeah.
Kids have been fucking up good things daddy's done all through time.
Well, he was just a pretty boy.
Mhm.
I mean, seriously. And he had been coddled his whole life. I mean, what else do they expect? That's like the English kings. When they started coddling their boys, is when they started getting their asses
You mean
handed.
when they started letting fuck each other?
Well, that's kind of what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was turn them into pretty boys.
Nancy boys.
Well, pretty boy, Nancy boy, same thing. Or to me, it is anyway.
No, not quite.
No, it's the same thing.
You can still be a man and be pretty.
If you ain't got scars all over your damn shit and you a king,
yeah, you didn't get there the right way.
No. And I hate to say this, but all that mess right here come to enter, and I'll say this again, interbreeding with French and Germanian tribes. Because
No, they were marrying their second cousins to keep the money and the power in the family.
Yeah.
But what most of those English kings got their asses handed to them about the same time that they started interbreeding with the Germanians and the French tribes. Germanians were badass.
Yeah.
The French were badass. The English were badass. But they stopped being such a badass when they started talking peace and shit like that. They had no respect for each other.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching, I'm going to have to get you that damn link. You love this shit. You too.
Yeah.
Who's that dude from Fear Factory back in the day? You remember him? You remember the
You
show?
talking about?
Fear
You talking
Factor?
about that
Yeah, I
game show?
remember the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
So I was watching Sturgill Simpson. Actually, I woke up to it this morning. He was on the show. It was a repeat. And they were talking about Sturgill Simpson is a vet.
Mhm.
And he's about 2 years older than me. So he wouldn't have been in Vietnam or nothing like that. I guess he'd have been in
Iraq.
Yeah.
He probably was, yeah.
Maybe Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the deal with that is he was talking about his time in Japan, and he was saying, well, imagine an island, a little old bitty island, and with the population of America. He said, and you can get in a subway and nobody touches each other. He said it'll be just as cram packed as you possibly get, and nobody's fucking with each other.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan said something. He said, well, you wonder why they have that much respect for each other. And Sturgill Simpson made a damn good statement. He said, you know the samurai? He goes, yeah. He said, do you know that if they were disrespected on the street, they just cut that sumbitch in half, and that was it.
Yep.
A samurai was basically, it was the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you fucked around and you didn't have respect, they just killed your ass, and then that was it. And then Joe Rogan said, well, I guess that comes from what did he say? A well-armed population makes for I don't remember what he said, but it was respect. Polite population.
Yeah.
Which now he tried to backtrack. Didn't work though. He had already made the fucking point. It was great too, because you could see it in his face. Damn, I just made the point he's making. But yeah. So yeah, that's fuck yeah. But yeah, so if anybody's watching that, they need to look that up. I guess they can just put Joe Rogan show Sturgill Simpson. That's a very good interview.
Yeah. What was it on? It was on Joe's podcast, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the Joe Rogan show. I think isn't that the name of his podcast?
Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, okay.
And is his name Joe?
Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Y'all done been eating on this one?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I just tore a piece off of it, so.
And actually, this is
It ain't got no
jerky
damn
that
cookies on it.
What, that brand or
No,
that
this
style?
kind of
flat,
beef jerky.
Yeah. Oh, it's got that bag stuff beat all the hell. Yeah, you get the last opinion on whether or not
It's kind of greasy.
It's greasy as hell.
Yeah, it's a little greasier than I prefer, but.
Okay. So the first few chews,
Yeah.
I could see somebody spitting that out and saying it ain't no good.
Yep. Because it's greasy as shit.
I made it past the first couple chews, so if I made it past.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
they ain't got no taste in first 2 or 3 chews,
Yeah.
maybe even 4 chews.
Well,
they got
it's
no
all
taste.
that grease.
Now,
But once you get past the grease, it's got pretty good flavor to it, man.
Yep.
it's one of those beef jerkies you can taste in your nose more than you can in your mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't get that
Yeah.
technical with it. I just like, okay, yeah, I'll eat this.
Here's what it ain't. It ain't like chewing on a piece of leather.
No, and I prefer mine a little more long.
You like leather.
I like it to last a while.
It's just a little bit fishy.
Fishy.
It's just a little bit fishy.
That's probably the greasiness.
And it may be trying a little piece of it.
Well, you got my fucking.
It's a little bit fishy. Is it made out of buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo and beef.
Wonder what kind of oil they use.
That's what I was
That's what I
trying to
was
check
wondering.
the ingredients. And I'm
Cod
also,
liver oil.
I'm also wondering, I didn't look to see where it was made.
Oh, that's gonna be Canada or something.
Because I had some New York strips last night, and I love my wife. You want a good piece of it.
Yeah.
She goes, and I pointed out that they were a product of Mexico.
Yeah.
And she says, you know, you can't get nothing from New York down here. I said, hon, New York strip is the cut. Yeah, I kind of quit right there because she still didn't really get it. So I said, okay, hon, check where the meats come from next time. It actually tasted halfway decent, but
It come from Michigan.
I don't know if Mexico's dry out period for hormones and antibiotics is as strict as ours.
Yeah.
So
Well, it probably gets
It's,
irradiated before it comes in here any damn way. So everything,
I don't know if that does anything to the residuals.
It gets rid of all the damn nutrients.
This motherfucker right here says salt, spices,
Salt and spices, they don't have to list everything because it's a proprietary blend, which I think is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
There's actually
Because I'm sorry,
there's actually
beaver castor is not a spice, damn it. That's fucking nasty shit no one should ever eat.
Well, there's actually a list of things that can be considered spices on the ingredients.
Well, here's my idea. Now I might be completely off my
I think
game
rat
with this.
feces may be one of them.
They don't even have to list that. They really don't. At a
No,
certain,
they don't.
at a certain
As long as
percentage,
there's only
Over a certain percentage, they have to list it
and
as
bugs,
spices.
bugs they don't have to list
Yeah.
either unless you get
Well,
to
it's
make
got to
parts.
be like 1 part per million or something.
This is from a place called Zick Specialty Meats. Now it's made in Michigan.
Did you get a metal taste?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I ain't got the fishy, but I do got the metal, and it might be whatever they're mixing their stuff in or something.
Yeah.
Here's my idea, because fish can give that metal taste too.
Yeah.
Here's my idea. I bet you that they use like cod oil
Yeah.
or something like that to actually oil this shit
Yeah.
with to
To
keep
it fresh.
keep
to
it fresh
Preserve it.
without, you know what I mean, to
Yeah.
keep it kind of
Maybe.
meaty.
Maybe.
Yeah, might be.
It's good though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Now, if we knew what the spices was, we might be able to nail down that damn taste.
Yeah. Or it could be a preservative too.
The garlic powder is so slight in this that it's not even
They
funny.
actually listed the garlic powder.
No,
I figured that
no,
would have
they
just been
didn't.
listed under spices.
Buffalo,
Stuff like MSG is under spice.
beef. No, they have to list MSG.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because people are all of a sudden allergic to it.
Salt, spices, brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, sodium nitrate. So why didn't they just say, we got a fucking ton of salt in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's beef jerky. That's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not just say that? They put sodium nitrate because they hope dumb people don't know that's salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also hope the dumb people don't know that onion powder is most salt. They
Well,
also hope
now
that-
it depends on the onion powder.
Yeah, because you
You can get
onion
pure
powder
onion
without-
powder
You
and
can
garlic
have salt in
powder
it.
without salt in them.
Well, right here it says salt though, excuse me. So they got salt, 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 brown sugar. Spices is probably more salt.
Yeah. In different types. And what a lot of people don't realize, salts, well, they build up in your body because they're a metal.
Yeah.
It just happens to be a metal our bodies can flush eventually.
Well, it's good for us.
To a certain degree.
Yeah.
In certain types
Mhm.
are better
Yeah.
than others. No, you can finish it off.
I don't know that I'm a fan of that.
I'll eat it. I've had better.
That's better than Slim Jim.
Well, Slim Jim ain't real beef jerky anyway.
No, I mean the real beef jerky Slim Jims. They
The
only make
flat ones.
Yeah.
Talking about them flat ones
Yeah.
that they used to make. Yeah.
Well, even
Yeah, I ain't seen one of them in years.
even the round ones, man, they just
The round ones is just
They're too-
extruded from a.
They're too juicy. No,
No.
they didn't used to be like
they
that.
didn't used to be like they used to be dry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they used to taste halfway decent.
Yeah.
These new things, oh my God. I
Well,
could
because
squeeze
people
the shit.
couldn't-
I could squeeze the shit out and use it to lube my
Yeah, that's
engine.
because people couldn't eat the old ones.
Okay, so check this out. One of my
They were
favorite things
breaking
about
the
beef
teeth on
jerky
it.
is when you eat it, it's got a lasting aftertaste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this you
Yeah, you
actually
can
chew
sit
the
and chew
flavor
on it
out.
for a while.
You can
Yeah.
chew the flavor out of
Yeah.
this.
Pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like bubble gum.
I'm not a fan. And I would just about bet you this is probably some boutique brand that's probably cost $2.50. for
$3.
$3.
Negative.
Yeah, I know that was
That's what
my
it
problem
said.
too. I said for a buck and a half,
Yeah.
I could do it. The buffalo, you got to figure it adds to it, but what percentage of it?
No, I was about to say because it says it got
It's
beef
got
in it.
beef.
You know,
Yeah.
It does not taste $3,
No, no.
but I mean it's good though. I mean I would not go out and get it because it's $3.
Do not seek this out.
Oh no,
No.
I would not. I would not.
No, I wouldn't seek it out, but
No.
if I'm in a place and they got this versus something I know tastes like crap, I'd buy this for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Or if it was in my
Someone-
fucking
I would-
bag.
Yeah, or someone give it to
Something
me.
eat, I'd eat it.
Yeah.
I would almost pick another brand that I didn't know what it tastes like, then buy that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't pay.
Well,
$3.
No, I wouldn't pay
at $3,
$3 for
I'd
the
take
other
my
either.
chance on $2.50 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, for all the salt and being beef jerky, it's got a short
It
expiration
does. I
date.
was looking at that too, because them bags that we usually get at Pemmican, that stuff usually says it's good to like 2020 or so.
Yeah.
This shit expires January of 18.
Bet me I don't go in there and get that bag, and that bag of shit right there blows that motherfucker in the garbage.
I bet it does. Now, let's take in mind this was sent in a mystery box, so this shit could have been sitting in the warehouse for a year.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it was in the mystery box.
You know.
Yeah, this
so-
could have had a 3-year expiration on it.
Let me tell you what happened here. This business is no longer even in business no more.
Might be.
They discounted this shit and they sold it for 15 cents a fucking stick.
C.H. Cadell's bought a shitload of it.
Yeah.
That's
And
probably what it was.
there you go. And that
They bought
is
all
C.H.
the time.
Cadell's, that's right. C.H.
Yeah.
Cadell had this. That means that this company ain't been in business at least 75 years. This shit right here, they actually sent to Nazi Germany. They sold it to them thinking it'd be bad for them. This is a surplus from Germany circa 1942.
Yeah.
The 41. 1941 beef.
The company bought surplus sea rations and made jerky.
There you go.
That's what the
it
fucking
was.
fish taste in there is.
Okay, it's not quite that bad.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's
I think the stuff you got in the
fish
bag's
taste
worse
is
than that.
It's
That's
the macaroni out of some.
You know what? Let's just test this. Let's go get what's in the bag.
No, I need to taste that no more. I've tasted that.
No, we're gonna taste it back. Come on.
What is that?
It's cheap. Whatever was at the damn
Gas station.
No, you said cheap. That shit ain't cheap at the gas station. They want like $45 for
You went to Walmart, great value.
great value.
Great value.
I haven't tasted great value kind. They got some cheap shit up there, but I ain't never tasted great value.
There you go.
Oh, the hell no, that's way too
That's
no,
Throw it in the trash.
no.
that's my belt.
No, man, I don't even like the smell of it.
That's my belt that I threw
Taste
away last
No,
week.
I've tasted it. I don't even like
I
the
bet you
smell.
it's gonna be better than that damn shit that's in that little old package right here. I
No,
promise.
I've had it. I had it the other day when we opened it.
That tastes better than that.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah, that's I don't like the
It's-
sweet. I really don't like the sweet, and it's got a linger
It's
aftertaste.
a teriyaki
Yeah.
taste almost, but it's too sweet.
This tastes better than that shit did. I don't taste fish here,
Mm-mm.
and I also don't. You know what that thing is?
That's meatier though. It's got a.
Yeah, that's okay. This is meat. This is a lot of filler.
It's
This?
easier. No, I think this is meat. It's just
meat.
Well,
bad
there's
meat.
meat.
There's meat with corn, solids, hydrogenated
That's what they use to soak this shit in.
protein. It's got MSG in it.
Yeah.
No, they soak this and all that shit.
Maltodextrin,
It's easier to eat.
spice,
This
sodium.
you can stick this in your jaw.
It's got
A week later, it's still there, and you still get flavor off of it.
And I prefer that.
Welcome to Flavor Country.
we got at least 3 salts listed, not including the soy sauce.
Well, the MSG, the soy sauce, and probably most of those salts is the teriyaki.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even pronounce
Yeah,
sodium.
soy sauce.
Hey, I know-
Teriyaki's full of soy sauce.
Yeah, I know what sodium. Yeah, teriyaki's got a lot of soy sauce. I know what sodium nitrate is. I can't even pronounce that. Other than
Singer. Sodium erythrorbate. I see that on a bunch of stuff.
that's the first time I've seen that.
No, I see that on a bunch of shit. This was made
It's a preservative.
Oh,
in Bentonville,
It
Arkansas.
was made in Bentonville.
Well,
No,
let me-
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
packaging. The packaging.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that shit was not made in Bentonville. You know what is in Bentonville?
what?
Walmart.
Walmart.
That's
Well,
where
let me tell you what
Walmart
we eat
is.
here. Let me tell you what we eat here. We eat
central location.
rotten meat.
Oh yeah.
No, let me tell you, I know for a fact it is because refrigerate or used within 3 days after opening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah!
So if it tastes that good, rotten,
Did you buy this refrigerate? Oh, or is that refrigerate after opening?
yeah, after opening.
Why are you refrigerating it after you? I ain't never refrigerated no damn beef jerky.
I ain't either.
shit.
And I bet you
Does that
it's
got a
because it's got
oxygen over
it's because
No.
it's got soy.
The soy don't go bad.
No, so it don't go
Anything
bad.
that says it's got soy.
No, I don't have an oxygen absorber in. Most of these packs of this have an oxygen absorber in them.
It does. I see it.
Oh, yeah, it
Where?
does. Yeah, it does. It does.
I don't need no damn refrigeration then.
Well, all I can tell you is that tastes better than this. This does get a little bit better consistency. I do enjoy that, but I don't like that. It tastes like I'm using a cheap fork that has only been rinsed off one time. You know what I mean? Straight out of the pack. Oh God, and this. Oh shit. Hold on.
Oh shit. Other than the fact I can
I
tell
can't stand that taste, dude. You know what I mean? A new fork, like you wash it, you just walk stick the new fork in your mouth.
It hits a filling.
I just can't stand the taste of it.
Yeah,
This
you gotta
don't-
get a feeling.
this don't
the
even-
metal taste.
this don't even say where it was
It's like
made.
chewing on a key.
Hey, this don't even say where it was made or processed. Best if used by October 2018.
Other than the fact
Get
that
right on board then.
it's a really bad cut of meat.
Well, of course
That's
it is.
supposed to be beef jerky.
So is
That
it.
ain't even a cut of meat. That shit come out of a fucking cock gun.
Yeah.
Now, I do think this is a cut of meat.
Yeah, that's a slice of meat.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way it rips. That's fiber.
But it's really, yeah, it's really got a lot of gristle and shit in
And
it.
I don't mind that.
No.
Just I don't like the flavor of it.
It's a little too sweet, but other than that,
That's your
I mean,
pemmican bites right there.
I'm fine with that.
No, man, that's what, but it is what it is. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah. Well, even if you have as much meat
Now,
in it
say
as
this. The bags of pemmican that's in that same bag that ain't O'Roy or
Mhm.
whatever the fuck that is.
I want to know where this stuff was made and packaged.
Zimbabwe.
I mean, because it don't say any place on there. Any place.
Come from Africa.
Don't they got to tell you that shit?
AIDS included.
Because I know they didn't make it in Bentonville. They might have packaged it there, but it wasn't made
I don't
there.
know. Supposedly, the barcode is supposed to tell you where shit come from.
The barcode is nothing but that damn number.
Supposedly, the barcode is supposed to be able to, you're supposed to be able to tell where something came from by the barcode. But I don't know. I've never looked into that to see if it's true or not.
Hell no.
I don't know. I read that somewhere one time.
I guess since the barcodes are product specific, you could.
I don't know how.
But yeah,
What's that say right down there?
I'm working on it. U.S. inspected and passed Department of Agriculture. This shit could have come from China.
It probably did. It's made out of asbestos.
I'm just saying. It came in China in a shipping container just filled with the stuff, and then they poured it into packages.
No. No, it's got to say if it comes from out of country, it's got to say it.
It doesn't say made in the USA.
No, it don't got to say that either. But it's got to tell you if it comes from a foreign country, don't it? Food products, yeah, it's got to
I
be
think so.
USDA approved.
Well, it says U.S. inspected and passed
Let me say it again.
by
The
Department
one
of
thing I
Agriculture.
really paid a whole lot of attention to that on is shrimp because it tells you on the back
If
of the bag.
it
tells
says
you,
Vietnam, don't buy it.
usually
if it says
say
China,
that.
don't buy it.
I only buy Gulf Coast shrimp.
Yeah. And I don't trust half them. Not when you see them in coolers on the side of the road up here.
Yeah.
Still.
You know them guys
Yeah.
it's an hour and a half, man.
Yeah, I know. But what's really funny is you'll see
And
that.
that's when they got to get off the boat first.
Yeah.
So it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you know what's really bad? When you see that shit in New York.
Yeah.
Western New York. It's 8 hours to the coast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's them Vietnamese shrimp.
I
Yeah.
thought, they're out there, these big, fresh caught Gulf shrimp. Fresh. Yeah, right.
It probably said where it was from on the top. of
Yeah, that
this
we
thing.
ripped off and threw out.
It may, yeah.
Yeah, that way when you do go to look, you can't find it.
Yeah. So on the topic of New York,
Uh-oh.
New York's new trigger bill.
Yeah, you were saying something about that.
Yeah, they have a new bill that they're trying to get passed through, I guess, the legislature.
Now, is that all guns?
It's all guns.
Okay, let the trap.
Mandatory.
Let me take a few.
Handguns, all handguns.
Oh, fuck.
Handguns.
See, and that's where they'll divide the fucking guys.
All handguns.
Because it won't apply to hunting rifles, hunting shotguns, or trap or skeet shotguns or rifles.
Yeah.
If they made it apply to trap or skeet shotguns, I guarantee you they wouldn't get it fast because you give a 10-pound pull to a trap shooter. And he's going.
Yeah, you read about that?
No.
Mandatory 10-pound trigger pull on a handgun.
You know, you see those Glock trigger springs that
Now,
say
the police departments already have something like that.
New York City.
And some other, well, there are some other
Oh,
places.
yeah, some other cities
Jersey,
that got stupid.
well,
Jersey ain't New York.
I'm saying up in that area. There's New Jersey. There's, I think, some of the other boroughs.
Massachusetts probably.
There's, I think there may be some other cities in New York State that have that.
But anyways, they got that New York trigger pack for Glocks. That's a 10-pound. That actually increases the factory pull.
Yeah,
And it's
that's why they
mandatory.
can't. Nobody. That's why their cops can't hit shit.
Hell no, because they're having to pull
With 2 fingers. They got to put 2 fingers in the trigger. And they're
Just about it.
and
yeah.
actually hit it with a baton. They put the baton in there and do like this.
That's basically what they have to do. I mean,
yeah, 10 pounds.
That's old Roy right there.
yeah.
Old Roy did that shit right there.
Oh yeah.
The fucking bag of dog food.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that right there than I would that 10-pound
Oh
trigger.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they do stick a fucking baton in there and just fucking.
I'm just saying 10 pounds.
They just about have to. I mean, that's a hell of a
Well, that's because they couldn't train those dumb cities to keep their finger out the trigger guard. They always getting Glock leg.
Glock leg. You know what's funny about Glock leg? There's more officers shot themselves with other brands of pistols
I'm not saying they haven't.
than Glocks.
Mhm.
It was just it became a familiar term.
Yeah.
That's about the time the Glock started being adopted.
Well, that was because it was because of that one guy that did it that it got caught on film.
I
wasn't it?
got a conspiracy theory here.
Which one?
No, there was. I don't know. There was some dude that got caught on like it was
Yeah.
like the department security camera.
Let
or
me
something.
tell you what my theory is. Smith and Wesson started that shit.
Yeah, right about the time they signed that deal with the government.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
to throw the.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it the 904s or whatever? 907s? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them little
904, wasn't it?
I
Ain't
think
that
it
what
was
it?
904 and then the 40, whatever that pistol was. The handguns that all the state troopers used to
Yeah,
carry.
the
back in
little
the days.
Yeah.
aluminum framed.
Well, some of them were steel. The ones I'm talking about was the heavy steel ones.
They were steel. I thought it was like a alloy.
I think they were steel.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they were.
They were metal anyway. They weren't polished.
Either way it goes,
Anytime.
Smith and Wesson lost their ass to Glock.
Yeah.
And the fucky part was that Smith and Wesson had just started implementing decent
Yeah. Well, the thing
programs.
was that those guns were actually really good guns.
You fucking
were.
right they was. I had
I mean,
several of them.
yeah.
I wish I had all
I had-
of them back.
I had the 9 and the 4.
I did too.
Good guns.
But
a
yeah.
lot better than that shit they came out with after that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The Sigma.
Oh, jeez.
The Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if if Smith and Wesson didn't say, Glock leg. Let's get that going, even though police officers have been shooting themselves with our pistols since
Yeah.
1886.
Yeah. They ain't even shot them. You just fall down
Yeah.
back in 1886. You shot yourself.
Hell yeah, shooting you in the ass, nuts half gone. You got a damn 32 Smith and Wesson straight down your peat hole. I mean, there's just all kinds of shit that go on with that stuff now.
Well, look, if your Peter's small enough to stick up in the barrel, you deserve that.
No, I'm talking about,
Oh.
we're talking urethra.
Yeah.
We talking about
A big dick motherfucker.
no, well, I'm just talking about, even if he wouldn't, it's filet mignon.
What was it? Did I show you an article the other day about a guy who did that?
Yep.
Oh, the guy that was appendix carrying and boom. Yeah.
His junk was gone.
Go ahead and stick it to your head. It's done.
So you remember Rock River and Sons of Bitches? Springfield.
Springfield, yeah.
I'll tell you, come up and say it. I don't want to.
Did you see the video that Springfield Armory come out with?
No.
Where they
no.
basically cried.
I heard about it.
Oh no.
Oh my God! It's.
I just heard they put something out.
It's almost like when you remember when Jim Baker
got caught fucking a whore.
and he,
he's a human.
you know, and he said, he came out, cried on TV,
Yeah.
and said, "Lord, forgive me for I have sinned," or whatever. It was basically the same exact thing.
I hate it for them they done.
And
Yeah.
I hate it for them. It's people burning them sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's people taking up for him. Dude, well, they didn't know.
oh yeah.
Bullshit.
No, they
knew every
fucking knew
second
what
of
was
it.
going
They
on.
knew every fucking second of it. It was a fucking trade agreement somewhere down the line.
Yeah. They knew what the hell was going
And
on.
I ain't talking about trade like fucking sale. I'm talking
If they
about
didn't know what was
traded
going on,
this
it's
for
because
that.
they
Yeah.
chose
No,
not
they
to
knew.
know what was
Yeah.
They
going
knew.
on.
Somebody
They
knew.
knew what the fuck was going
Yeah.
on.
Now, lowly boy on the assembly line.
Yeah, he had no clue.
Mr.
But
No,
the boardroom,
Mr.
the boardroom,
CEO,
Mr.
Yeah.
Croatia himself.
yeah, the
Yeah.
boardroom, they knew.
yeah.
He knew all day.
Yeah.
He knew.
So did the whole boardroom knew.
And
Oh, yeah.
Rock River has apparently come out with some shit saying that they had pulled out of it before it ever even got that far.
Of course, that's what they're saying.
Well,
I guarantee
I mean,
you,
look here,
someone
man.
will find something dated.
Look here, Dave. You know what the issue with pulling out is?
it
If
don't
an old chick had AIDS and you pulled out,
It don't
you
matter. You still got
got
AIDS. Yeah, you entered into it to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just
Look
as
here, man.
dirty.
Don't stick your dick in crazy. I mean, it works in all kinds of ways.
now wait a minute. Crazy's fun.
Yeah, well, it ain't fun when them crazy motherfuckers is anti-gun dumbasses and fucking liberals. Mm-mm. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Don't do no better. And them girlfriends that they've been sticking that thing off in, I don't care if they pulled out or not, they coming back to home.
Yeah.
They're gonna be pulling up at the yard at 12 o'clock at night. Everybody in the fucking world. Yo, they're gonna pull up there in the yard. Springfield Armory. If you don't shut the fuck
I'm
up.
gonna boil your rabbit.
No, I'm gonna tell everybody you butt that goat when you was 12 years old. That's what's gonna happen. Yep,
Oh.
Springfield Armory spot, dude. That shit be goat fuckers.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew they was doing that. Them poor fucking penguins down there in Antarctica too. Horrible.
Yeah, I think them penguins down there probably mess you up.
Oh, I'm sure they was down there.
Oh, those 3 foot tall motherfuckers?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
hell
bet
yeah.
them bitches
Yeah, I
fuck
wouldn't
you
want
up.
them 20 SBs.
Well, they was making their damn guns out of them things. Them guns is made out of baby penguins, baby emperor penguins at that. And
That's them some bitches that'll fuck you up.
you know them
Man,
Springfield
penguin.
bullets. Every one of them motherfuckers made out of baby seals.
Yeah, the bone.
The same ones that you made your boots out of.
Yep. Springfield Armor made them boots.
Don't let Rock River off the hook just because they pulled out.
Hey man, Rock River was the ones hitting the baby seals over the head with a hammer.
Yeah, they done got the AIDS and the gonorrhea now, and they're gonna spread
The AIDS.
They're trying to spread
Sound
it.
like Grandpa.
They're trying to say it ain't us, but we spreading the shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
everything.
You got the AIDS.
Bug chasers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they killed every one of the
We
penguins
pulled
and
out.
walked off.
Yeah,
See-
Clinton didn't inhale either.
Nah. See, actually, if that's the stance they're taking, that's actually worse.
Then saying, yeah, we did it, we fucked up, forgive us.
Well, that's saying that they knew some shit was going on and they
Didn't say nothing.
didn't
Yeah.
say nothing.
No, we just killed every one of them baby seals and left them laying right there on the fucking beach.
Exactly right.
Dead motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey man, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that when you talking about some sympathizing fucking Adolf Hitler ball licking some bitches.
And bastards in the boardroom only thinking about bottom line.
Oh yeah, they trying every damn thing they can do to get out from under it and come back.
Yeah.
I mean, and it for them to do that. I mean, Ruger did it.
Hey man,
Smith and Wesson did it.
they could get rid of them pistols.
And I won't buy a new Ruger. I won't buy a new Smith and Wesson. I won't even buy a new used one.
Oh, I will, because the Ruger boys has been spending years trying to come out from what Bill did. I mean,
Dude, look here.
and actually what Bill did wasn't as bad as this, because what Bill did was made a deal to say, instead of banning this, why don't we do this?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Because they wanted an outright ban.
Here's the deal.
And he talked them into
It's
going
still a
for the
deal.
magazine.
It's still a deal.
Instead.
They also could have shoved every one of them guns straight up their fucking assholes.
Oh,
They wouldn't
yeah.
have been no more Ruger
But the
pistols.
thing was that at that time, they could have gotten a straight out ban across the board.
You know what Ruger?
And they could have gotten it.
No, let me tell you.
They
what,
had the votes
Let
to
me
get
tell
it.
you what Ruger could have done.
NRA was doing
No, dude.
nothing.
Here's
at the time.
You know what? It don't matter. Give me just a second here. If Ruger would have spent the money on fucking lawyers and fucking ads,
Or
real ads,
Or if Ruger would have just come out with ads saying, "Okay, y'all, this is what the government's trying to shove
that's
up our
exactly
ass.
what I was saying right there.
Go out and
They
buy
spent the
our
fucking-
guns because we're gonna fight the fuck out of this."
But here's the thing: the money they spent building them fucking 10-round magazines after they done had a fucking stockpile of them
Yeah.
14 rounders.
Yeah.
They could have bought all them ads and made everybody in America that was gun lovers know exactly what was going on. And no, there wouldn't have been enough votes to have done it. There wouldn't have been enough votes in the fucking Northern Hemisphere to fucking push that shit through. And I gotta say, that's one of the reasons I do enjoy Glock pistols, is because them people, Glock don't mind spending a little bit of money to go, hey, this is happening.
Yeah.
This right here is happening.
Well, that's one of the reasons New York State's going to get away with it, because one, gun companies won't say shit. Two,
You got something to do. Barrett's one of them. Barrett will say, fuck y'all.
yeah, but two, not that's the problem is not enough of them.
No.
Two, they're only going to do it to handguns, so that means they're going to
Oh, yeah.
convince the hunters
Yeah.
and the target shooter. Oh, and it won't apply to target shooting pistols. I'll guarantee you.
Oh, no, because if it did,
So the hunters are going to say, "Oh yeah, we don't mind that."
They might be screwing the pooch on the target shooters. Let me tell you why I say that. Because a lot of them target shooters are Second Amendment motherfuckers
Oh,
in the
yeah.
past 5 years.
And
that
they
started.
hunt, and a lot of them hunt.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm just saying, what they're going to do, they're going to pit the shotgunners and the riflemen against the pistolmen, just like they've done with other things. They pit the traditional double-barrel shotgun guy against the guy with the semi-automatic deer hunt.
I got to run back for a second.
You know, and they'll get away with it.
yeah.
And I've said it many a times. I've said it publicly. I've said it where there's been press. When I was in New York and shit, and I've said it to many different organizations, the way to tell New York State to shove it up their ass as far as guns is for everyone who owns a gun and has a hunting and or fishing license or trapping license or archery license. Don't buy a license this August.
Yeah.
When your old license is out, don't buy one.
Yeah.
Do not buy. Go to Pennsylvania. Go
That's
to
the
Vermont.
problem, though, is most of the people that are hunters and just
They take their gun
If
out
they're
once
hunters,
a friggin' week.
yeah.
They
If
don't
they're
even know
just
how to
hunters,
clean it.
If they just hunt and fish, most fishermen, they don't even carry when they're fishing.
Yeah.
You know, they're out on a fucking boat. They don't even think about unless they're, you know, somebody like me that fishes down the river on a small boat or
Well,
something,
even-
getting up in sloughs to fish.
Even
Then
then,
they ain't even worried about shit. You know, I
Well,
go
even-
up in sloughs, so I'm worried about damn alligators.
yeah, we'll see in New York State, we ain't got worried about alligators. Rattlesnakes, there's only a few spots in the state.
Yeah.
Copperheads, yeah, they're more widespread, but they're very low population densities.
Yeah.
You know, and that's about the only one you're gonna find around the water is a copperhead.
Yeah.
But the problem is they won't stick together.
Yeah.
And I've seen it in my own gun club up there.
They don't
The
care.
guys
they just hunt.
the guys that shoot trap, and maybe go waterfowl hunting or pheasant hunting,
Yeah.
they don't see a problem with, oh, a shotgun should only hold 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't need a rifle.
Yeah.
Or no, there's no reason for people to have. All you need is this shotgun, this double barrel, or this 3-round pump.
Yep.
Or auto. That's it. And most of them don't even like the autos.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's only a 3-round auto.
Yeah.
You know, but they pit them. They pit the different gun
Well,
owners
hey, down
against each
here-
other, and the dumb sons of bitches fall for it.
Down
It's
here,
not affecting my sport, my gun. I don't care.
Stalk hunters and dog hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Mortal
Okay.
enemies.
I'm just gonna say yes, and I'm gonna agree with that. I'm a stock hunter. Ain't nothing gonna cheese me off more. In New York State, you can't hunt deer with dog.
Yeah.
You know, and as a matter of fact, if you're using dog during the
Well,
deer
you're
season,
pretty much confined to hunting clubs that hunt with dogs.
yeah, well, that would be fine if they kept their dogs on their property.
Well, see, you would think that I would have a huge problem with that, since how I have a lot of people that don't know. They know,
Mhm.
but you would think they didn't, because they turn their dogs out at one end of the
County,
and then they pick them up at the other end. Basically,
yeah.
they run them straight across our property, all down through the swamp down there. They run their dogs all down through there,
See, I'll be getting some good target practice.
and they tear shit up all down through there. But those guys are hunting illegally anyway, because they're hunting across
property.
all kinds of property that is not. I mean,
They have no right to let.
they have rights to hunt in one little
Yeah.
area up there. It's about 100 acres.
I imagine
up in
some of the
one little
laws are
area.
similar to New York. A dog can't be hunting on your property without your permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, they hunt them all through
Yeah.
that whole
And that's where
area.
I'd be having a hell of a good time with my 22, man. They'd be paying some vet bills. I wouldn't get the 30-06 out and kill them. No, I'm going to use my 22. And they all going to have vet bills.
But the legal dog hunters, I don't have a problem with them.
The ones that hunt the dogs the way they're supposed to,
Yeah.
where they're supposed
Well, see,
to.
on management area land, we used to have specified days for stalk hunts, dog hunts. So you were not going to go down there and there'd be dogs running across if you were stalk hunting, because today's a stalk hunt.
Yeah.
No dogs allowed today.
But if there were dogs yesterday, you can forget stalk hunting today.
Actually, it really wasn't that bad. They
No.
would come back down through there. I mean, that used to be pretty much what, when I was growing up, that was what I hunted, was the management area, down around here, down around
I
just
hunted-
above Florella.
I hunted
over on the other
management
side of
areas in New York too. The big bitch I had about that is you got a bunch of yahoos from the city, and they did, half of them would shoot at anything they heard or saw.
Yeah.
You know, that was the worst part.
Yeah.
The one place we hunted got so crowded that you couldn't walk 25 or 30 yards without running into a guy. It's like, yeah, no, this is getting too much.
But yeah, that's the type of division though. You can't even get two different types of deer hunters to agree.
No,
on
well,
shit.
you can't.
So
New York State
you're
would
not
pit the
gonna
bow.
get-
New York State pitted the bow hunters against the gun hunters multiple.
Oh yeah,
times.
that happens too.
You know.
I mean,
And the bow hunters took advantage of it,
yeah,
and the gun hunters let them.
yeah.
You know.
Maryland.
But
Maryland.
Oh yeah, did you know Marilyn Monroe was killed because of UFOs?
UFOs, you say?
Hey, look here.
No, I skimmed the article.
UFOs.
Yeah.
I
Was there any doubt? Was there even an ounce of doubt ever in your life that ain't what killed her?
UFOs killed Marilyn.
Is this another Mandela effect?
No. And where did I see?
UFOs.
Yeah, I don't forget. I forget which
'Cause she
news
saw-
outlet online it was.
Because she saw a UFO.
No, she knew too much about them and the fact that the government was covering them up, and she was going
Oh.
to spill the
There was
beans.
never a doubt.
Yeah, it was to keep her quiet so she wouldn't spill the beans. Yeah, because I had to read it just to see where they were going with the headline, and that's where they went.
Because people would have believed her anyway. I mean, she was kind of.
I always just knew
always
that's what
portrayed
happened
as
to
being
her.
an airhead.
I always
that
just-
was her movie persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
she
I
wasn't
mean,
really
I
an
mean,
airhead.
but she
Yeah.
always came off that way.
Yeah.
She
And
actually
even in interviews and stuff, she came off
now
that
see
way.
in secret she was actually a general in the
Area
in the-
51.
well, yeah, the war on Mars,
Yeah.
1951.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she
She
won
knew
that
too
whole
much.
fucking
She
fight.
knew too much.
That's why we won against them fucking tripods.
Yep. She knew too much.
I'm trying to keep this fucking straight face. I can't do it. Who the fuck comes up with this bullshit?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you know that blow.
They're the
straight.
cause of the Mandela effect.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that they are.
Probably. I seen something the other day about how the influx of celebrity deaths was caused by the Mandela effect. It was the CERN thing.
Have you realized that the early 90s?
That's what happened with Roger Moore this week, huh?
Yeah. And Chris Cornell.
Yeah, the early 90s does not have a voice anymore.
Oh, I know.
It's done.
God, man, I was so fucking shocked the other day. I was.
Now they keep trying to knock.
I mean, I was
right
as beside myself as when somebody I know dies. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that was.
It freaked
I
me
mean,
out.
I'm sure you were too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like.
Eddie better not make another album.
Oh, that
ever.
Somebody better keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, he's it.
Don't let him take too many ibuprofens or nothing.
You know, in Futurama, they cut the heads off and put them in the jars. They better go ahead and do that. No better. They better. Because after that, she's toast. That's it.
I mean,
It's done.
yeah. Yep.
Now, what if it's the government doing it so they can pretend like the Seattle movement never happened in the early 90s?
Yeah, and they figured people like Willie and Cheats and Chong are just going to go naturally anyways. And
They've all Willie was it.
yeah, he's the only one.
Really
left.
don't want to laugh.
Well, you got
I mean,
Charlie.
He's not really the same.
No,
He's
not the same.
same.
Kind
That's
of.
not the.
He
No,
don't
he's
have an open
not.
mouth.
He's not that.
No.
He's not. He's not of that group though. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that group of people.
But
Yeah.
he was also the outcast.
I mean,
you know. But
Well, all of them were outcasts. Actually, no, Charlie Daniels was more on the
inside.
inside than those
Yeah.
guys were, because those
Oh, yeah.
guys,
Oh yeah, I know.
Nashville loves Charlie Daniels.
Now,
They always have.
you know.
They pushed him slam into stardom, but Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams Sr., all them
Yeah.
motherfuckers like, no, we ain't even starting this shit.
Yeah.
It just like, I mean, they just getting they like, you know what might happen there, because honestly, most of those guys, they all died around the same era too.
Yeah.
And then what you get is they all died, a bunch of them died in this era, and then you get a little bit of time with the remaining ones. They're like, nah, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean, they all, John Cash, Merle Haggard.
Well, think about it. All those boys from the 70s and the 80s are dying about the same as these boys from the 90s.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking the late 80s.
Well,
yeah,
the thing about these the Seattle guys though, see, it was like, Andy, that was a long fucking time ago when he died.
Yeah.
And then you got
Ish.
what do you mean Ish? Andy Wood, he died in fucking what, 90? 91?
But listen to this.
He died right before Mother Love Bone's first
Yeah,
album came
He
out.
did, but
And
what you're not taking in consideration is Shannon Hoon.
no, I know Shannon Hoon was late 90s when he died.
He died in 90 shit. Right after Kurt.
95, wasn't it?
Right after Kurt Cobain.
It was after Kurt?
Yeah.
Well, it would have been late 90s then. 'cause
No, Kurt Cobain died in 1994.
It was 94. I thought it was 95.
No, it was 94.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Shannon may have been 95 then, because if Kurt was 94, it may have been in 95.
It was all around
It
the
was
same time.
There may have been as much as a year apart.
And then Lane
Lane
Staley
was-
died not
Lane
too
was-
long after that, 98.
Thought it was a little later than that.
Nah,
You know how my memory is.
Either my memory too. But all I'm saying is a bunch of them just got.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
because it
sliding
was
off.
Lane and Wayland wasn't too far apart, were they?
No, not at all.
I mean,
We talking about what happens is, and I'm just saying, and it may be because they live hard like hell, but most of the free speech guys, they die in droves.
yeah.
I mean, not just a little bit, but just
the thing about Chris though is that it's so fucked up because
he hung himself.
But it's so fucked up the way it happened because did you see the footage from the last concert that earlier that night? That was not a dude that was going to go hang himself. I mean, well, his wife said something about that. He called her and said that he had took too much of his medicine or something. He was taking Ativan. I don't know if you're familiar with Ativan.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
Ativan will fuck you up. I mean, it'll fuck you up anyway. It's like the side effects is suicidal thoughts and like all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, but green plants are bad for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you take too much of it.
Dude, there's always bullshit. And this is why it's bullshit. Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, all those guys, it was bullshit surrounding it. Choked in their sleep on vomit. Really? Really?
Well,
all of those guys.
I think
that used to be the classic way to die if you were a rocker. You had to overdose and choke on your vomit.
Yeah.
Whether it was alcohol or pills, it didn't matter. You choked on your vomit.
You fast forward about 10 years. Not even 10 years. You fast forward about 6 years. And then the number one free speech band in the world all dies in a plane crash.
Yep.
Okay, now you add about 7 more years to it, and then you got a whole rash of them, Randy Rhoads and all them dying in fucking tour buses and all kinds of just crazy shit.
Fucking Cliff slung out of the fucking bus.
Yeah,
remember he was slung out of the damn bus.
The only member of Metallica that was outspoken about personal issues.
Yeah.
The only one.
The only one. Yeah.
The only one. And Randy Rhoads too.
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads was kind of his own thing. Ozzy was a crazy motherfucker just doing his own thing. The rest
when
of
their plane crashed into the bus that he was on,
they were fucking buzzing the fucking bus.
Yeah, well, supposedly the pilot of the plane was fucked up or something.
No, Ozzy, that somebody who I think it was Ozzy in the plane thought it would be a joke.
Yeah.
And they was just having fun with the bus.
Oh, I thought it was just random plane.
No, it was their fucking plane.
Oh, I thought it was just a fucking random.
But there's a lot more. There's a lot more of those guys that are like that too, man. And it's just weird because it's not just musicians; it's also fucking Hollywood actors.
Yeah.
You'll see them in a rash. It won't be just one or two. It'll just be just a dump load of them.
Yeah.
And it's not generally B actors or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's A-list actors, and they just I mean,
they do tend to.
2016.
They're trying to watch.
Oh yeah,
the hell out of Hollywood.
The fucking music world too.
Yeah,
the fucking
world
legends.
I mean, look. They're removing the Confederate monuments. They're putting black-only signs up. They're trying to erase a section of history.
I wouldn't doubt it, not one bit. Yeah, we was talking about that the other day, man. They're getting rid of slavery.
Oh yeah, basically they're getting rid of that part of history.
Ain't it funny though?
When they remove that, they also remove
the memory of what happened and what not to do again.
Yeah,
They remove.
So
they removed part of the history that they need to have there, so that
it don't happen again.
No, it will happen again.
Well, yeah, if you remove it, it damn sure will. Because you don't.
Martin Luther King is doing somersaults, flip flops, back bends in his grave right now because them dumb sons of bitches at Berkeley want to put black only signs up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying really it was only 60.
Something different every week.
It was only 60. It was only 60 years ago that he got the fucking white only signs taken down.
Yeah. So why they want to do? Why they want is literally download integration to this newer generation.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, it wasn't until the 70s they started fucking bussing for integration.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm old enough to remember that shit.
Well, I mean, you know what, dude? Then it was very quick. This is very quick, but this is a good example of it. World War I and World War II. Damn good example of it. because nobody apparently back then, from all the documentaries they do and the writings and shit, after World War I happened, they didn't really talk about that shit very much.
And they didn't talk about what they did.
Yeah.
Why it happened
after World War I. No, not why World War I happened.
No, they also didn't talk about what the hell happened, what the big bad actually was, not just it was this nation, this nation, and this nation, and this nation.
Yeah, but
that was just
that was
that was
that was their excuse. That was.
But see, World War I
Yes.
World War I, the reasons aren't that big of a deal. What's worse
But it was a big a deal because World War II happened, and
World War II happened because of what France and the European nations did to Germany.
negative. No, World War II happened because a man was killing human beings by the millions.
He was able to get into power and accomplish all that because of what Europe did to Germany after World War I.
Still though, there was somebody.
Look, when you get paid 3 times a day because the currency rates change, losing value so much that you need wheelbarrows, people are going to get sick of that real fucking quick. And they're going to, and the first guy that comes along says, hey, I'm going to do something about this shit. Follow me.
I think I'm not going to go as far as to, by the way, Germany being a predominantly Christian nation at the time.
No.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
but
They were so Christian that they followed a man that said that he was absolutely a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
And then turned around 6 months later and said, kill God's people.
Well, the Pope was afraid of him too.
Kill all God's people. Please kill all God's people, every one of them.
Yeah.
And you know what they did? They went over there and they started exterminating.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to disagree with that. But had he not had that fertile ground of them getting paid 3 times a day and using wheelbarrows each time,
Well, okay, what about the American side of it?
we would have stayed the fuck out of it, and we probably would have stayed out of it for another year if Japan hadn't fucking done what they did.
That's part 2 to my reason why I say that nobody was educated on what the fuck happened during World War I, because America would have already stepped in and said, whoa, no, Japan would have never had the opportunity to fucking.
American kind of fell back into protectionism after we were just coming out of a state of protectionism.
And we should have been.
Well, pretty much the only takeaway that anybody had from World War I was that there was never going to be another great war.
Yeah, that was the war that ended all wars.
Yeah, there was never going to be another war, so there was some other way to handle this.
Yeah, exactly, and it was never talked about.
Yeah,
why this happened, the steps
it
that
was
went
just
through
that
before
this
this
was
shit
so
happened,
bad.
and what to fucking do if it ever happens again.
it was just that it was so bad.
They wanted to forget
it's
about
never
it.
going to happen again,
Yeah.
and we got to find another solution.
Think about this for a second. We got the Axis powers and the 3 big bads, and I know they were satellite countries, but
Yeah,
we got Italy. Italy was a major Axis power.
Yeah, but
the entire world, had it not been for Italy fucking in on that shit, the Vatican may not have sided with Germany in the first place. It may not have gave them the damn stand, the soapbox stand.
yeah.
If it would not have been for the Pope saying, we'll endorse it, they wouldn't have had the fucking support that they had. Period. They knew that motherfucker. They knew who he was when they done it. But we got 3 big bads, and one of them's right off our fucking seaboard in striking distance. And we don't at least step up security. As a matter of fact, we bring security down. We put all of our fucking eggs.
Why was our fleet sitting all in one harbor?
Close to the fucking enemy. Close to what everybody said back then was the actual badass motherfuckers.
because they were the ones that were more
aggressive.
They were like feared at the time.
Than Germany. Yeah, absolutely. Because
it wasn't until later when Germany actually became, they were the ones.
If Japan would have been Germany and Germany was Japan, fuck, Japan would have took that entire motherfucking continent that fast. But why? And I'm just saying that's a good damn example right there. People need to fucking understand why shit happens and fucking learn from it. We shouldn't have had all of our entire fleet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, after that, we never did. I don't know why they did to begin with.
Because they did not take fucking heed from what just happened 20 fucking years ago.
No, because they weren't smart enough to realize what we did in the Revolutionary War against England.
Again.
Or when Jefferson had to go to Tripoli. Tripoli had their fleet in their fucking harbor. And
here's the fucked up part, dude. We know more about our Revolutionary War right now. The population knows more about it right now than they knew in 1930.
Not according to that college interview I just saw.
What I'm saying, we are more educated on what actually happened during our War of Independence than they were in 1930. No, we're more educated. We're more educated.
But
there's more of a flow of knowledge because you had people, dude, I promise you, there was going to be people down in swamps, Louisiana. Well, maybe not there. It'd be like in New York, there's lineage talk.
Yeah.
But fuckers in California.
But what everybody forgets about the Revolutionary War, it's a bunch of fat, rich, white men.
Yeah, but my point is that, yeah, but you also have some badass sons of bitches that was just fucking completely sabotaging every fucking thing that the king could think about.
Yeah.
And the South remembers that and talks about it a good bit, and the North remembers
that and
talks about it.
The South's got Francis Marion.
Well, yeah.
In the North, we had Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys.
Well, we had fighting on our fucking soil,
yeah,
too.
that too.
Yeah.
But people in Washington and people in California, by the way, people in fucking Hawaii that knew nothing about what happened during the Revolutionary Revolution.
Well, hell, they weren't even a state when they got attacked.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They didn't know fucking shit about it, and I'm sure that they could give a fuck less. They didn't know they was getting bombed till right the fucking second that it started. They didn't even know that those planes were about to bomb our ass. It was overhead.
Yeah. The only reason Hawaii even knows it's a state is because they get federal money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the bad problem is, dude, is there was a bunch of military guys there. Now, what would have happened if Japan was off the coast of either fucking Alabama or fucking New York and we started seeing fucking planes come over that wasn't ours? They'd have been good old boys in New York or fucking Mobile, Alabama shooting at them.
At least trying to. We'd have tried awful hard.
The Japanese fucking, they had plenty of time. Plenty of fucking time. Somebody should have known something was going on. What, 8 hours earlier, they intercepted a fucking signal saying that they were coming?
Yeah. And ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
The planes that were coming in, we actually had radar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were expecting planes, but they came in from the wrong direction.
And many of them.
And at the wrong time. Well, radar wasn't that great back then. They fly a tight formation. They weren't counting planes.
My God, they said the fucking sky was full of them motherfuckers.
Well,
like fucking bees coming out of the damn swarm.
Radar was real early too. You just got a big old blob.
Well, they started bombing the fuck out of the boats or the ships off the fucking harbor out there, and people in town still didn't know they was under attack.
Well, that's just.
They didn't know what to fucking look for.
Yeah.
Not a fucking clue because they've never been taught.
First of all, we know tensions were high between the U.S. and Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck?
It had been since World War I.
Yeah. Why the fuck weren't we watching their fleet?
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And during World War I, we went over there and we said we helped Japan, but we didn't. We annihilated them assholes.
Yeah.
That's what happened. We stuck our noses over there. And even previous to World War I, we did.
I don't know about Japan. I know we did in China for the French.
Well, America's the reason that the last bit of the serious empire got washed away. I mean, they had an emperor still, but the damn rules and bylaws.
Yeah, they had a board or
what do you call that? It's like a
council
parliament.
or something.
How many people they got? Like 5 on that board or some shit?
Know.
Yeah, either way it goes, it wasn't
it's like
just
a
the
council.
emperor anymore.
It's not a
But we had done over and done that shit. We know they was pissed.
Yeah.
We know that they was ready to fucking fight. And I'm just saying, but maybe if somebody took heed to that and taught people that the Japanese do not like Americans, maybe we wouldn't have fucking got sunk.
Maybe we wouldn't have sent them all our steel for them to make them planes and ships.
You ain't shitting. You ain't shitting.
And I say we made the same mistake in the 60s. We started shipping them our scrap steel again.
Yeah.
And the bastards in the late 60s and early 70s bombed us with fucking cars.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then they bombed us with technology.
Yeah.
And now they're
that we gave them.
Now they're bombing us with fucking pure knowledge. And the problem is it ain't good knowledge. Dead serious. Get on the internet and try to find something useful.
Oh yeah.
You mean besides the fact they won't let Muslims in?
No, I'm talking about Japan gave the cease right here. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out in 25 or 30 years that Japan and fucking Russia had some kind of fucking ties way back in the 70s and implemented this shit back then just so we would have no attention span over here.
That and so they could watch us.
Well, that too.
No, this is fully constructed from our own governments.
Yeah, our own.
To,
no, not even our
to-
not even our government really. The government didn't catch on until after big business said,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
The
Well, you
we
know,
can manipulate," because
the
the
thing-
government was looking at TV as a way
The
to
thing
educate.
about
but
the thing
Asia
about the
wasn't.
internet
Yeah.
and social media is that to begin with, when it first started, the news media had to catch up with it
Yeah,
because social media was actually disseminating information quicker
Yeah.
than they could.
Yeah.
They were having to keep up with the shit. They couldn't do it because they didn't have people working for them
that guy.
that got it.
Yeah,
They didn't, we were sitting here
and that
talking back and forth
and
about
that
shit.
and that one or two people that
spreading
did
news
get
around.
it, that did get it and tried, they said, "Oh shit, that's just a fad."
Or
Well,
they
the
call
thing
them
was,
fucking,
they decided to start hiring people to do shit like that with. I remember when the Today Show hired this person to do their social media, and they had a segment with them every morning to where they did Facebook.
and now it's a
all that
serious
shit.
business empire
And, yeah.
position at a
It's-
high level.
Yeah,
one day.
it's the main thing is controlling
Well,
the
fuck,
message over social
Dude, in
media.
India,
Instead of finding out what's going on social media and discussing it over the airways to keep people that aren't in the know,
Yeah.
they control the message now to spread it out.
well,
through social
India's
media.
did the same
They
thing with
turned it
fucking
around on
medicine
us.
over the past 40 years too. India is so controlled, has so much control over our damn the medical field
Yeah.
right now that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
India
I
said,
gotta
"Come
go-
on home,
I
boys,
gotta-
every one of y'all,"
I
we'd
got-
be fucked.
I got to go see that bastard next month. Boy, I hope I have a bad night before I see that.
Could you imagine if India said, "Everybody come home right now," and they all did? We'd be up shit creek without a fucking paddle.
Yeah.
We'd have no pediatricians whatsoever. We'd have very little fucking what is this?
TNT.
ENT. Ears,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have very little emergency room doctors. I mean, there's so much shit that we would be slammed out of, and there ain't no way in hell the military could supply that
Yeah,
because the
especially around-
military is slammed full of.
Well, we only have one or two like American doctors.
If you got a kid,
I
and
mean-
I'm just saying, if you got a kid in Covington County and you want to go to a seriously good doctor,
Yeah.
Dr. Bond. Period. He's a fucking he knows his shit.
Yeah.
Now I ain't saying there ain't other good pediatricians around here, but Dr. Bond's just shit.
Yeah.
And it's like that with hell. There's one that stays around in the emergency rooms. He'll be in op sometimes and in Andalusia sometimes. I don't remember his name, but he's a fucking badass.
Yeah.
He'll walk in there and actually tell you what's wrong. Those other doctors are like, "Well, let's try some."
No.
steroids."
He'll walk in there after the other doctors and tell, "Get this guy to Dothan, get this guy to
Yeah.
Pensacola."
Well, it's like with Delilah, when she was born, they kept her in the incubator for 5 days. Dr. Bond was gone on business.
Our vacation,
He
which
walks-
they deserve.
Yeah, but he walks in and in 5 minutes goes, "Get that baby out of that incubator." And the nurse said, "Well, no, she's jaundiced real bad." He goes, "Mama is yellow. Baby is yellow. She's not showing any other symptoms."
Yeah, the whites of her eyes aren't yellow.
Yeah.
They're white. Her skin's yellow because her mama's skin is yellow.
Yeah, incubator, 5 days. Made our baby stay in the incubator for 5 days. I'm talking we could only get her out for like 5 minutes at a time to feed.
Yeah.
Rest of the time, her eyes were closed up and they was under the blue light.
Yeah.
Just that quick. And I was sitting there, actually, I was thinking the same thing.
It
I really was, but I didn't say nothing
Her eyes
because
ain't yellow.
I was afraid that if I said something and she was jaundiced.
Yeah.
But yeah, that quick. Get that baby out of there. Baby's yellow, or mama's yellow, or baby's yellow.
Yeah.
Let me think. Somebody that came from Arizona with a darker complexion. Maybe their kid should be darker complexion.
Nah,
No,
daddy's
no.
daddy's white. White's dominant. The white privilege will take over.
Yeah. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and light skin is dominant. Sure. Y'all, I gotta run back and get my guitar.
Well, it's
It's
right
past
side
time
off,
anyway.
yeah,
so,
that's what I'm worried about. I'm like, man, I don't
yeah,
want to be
it's,
sitting there putting my lift up and down in the
I know what that's the reason I wouldn't push it.
Yeah,
We appreciate y'all listening to us.
yeah.
And I'm Daryl.
Tracy.
And Sean.
Shop Talk